was the one who wanted to yank our kids out of school today and bring them down to the parade and all that. She was really the biggest motivator, and I really enjoyed it, Alfred, because there were no presspasses, there were no credentials, there was nothing.
Right. I didn't either.
I took public transportation, and we walked not that far. And
come on, baby, one time, baby. Yeah, you too.
It was a great spirit together. I didn't see any fights. I don't know if there was any problems. I didn't see anything. I thought everybody got along great. That whole thing. I didn't see any issues whatsoever.
I didn't either. I think that it's a little different living in Denver, Colorado than in some other cities, we'll say. Because there's some new laws that were passed.
The evidence of legalization was apparent. My 13-year-old son looks up at me and goes, "Dad." And I go, "Hey, whatever." Listen, we do things differently here in Colorado. What can I tell you? Like, we win Super Bowls. That's something a little bit different. I don't know. I didn't see anybody getting angry. I didn't see anybody,
No, it's just, it's some different odors in the air.
Ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
But you know what?
Well, I don't know. 600,000 people got along okay today, so maybe that's not the worst thing in the world.
Right.
It was a great family atmosphere. It
was, yes.
People were looking out for each other. There was no pushing and shoving to get, closer to the stage. I think everybody kind of knew that. Where you were was where you were going to be.
I tell you what they did, which was terrific, is they set up those jumbotrons so you could see what was going on from anywhere. They had those sound system set up so you could hear from everywhere too. You didn't have to, if you wanted to be close to the stage, fine, but you could only get so close because they had a VIP section anyway. So It's not like you could get right up on the stage, nothing like that.
The players weren't accessible from any place.
Well, my kid,
the fans who were that were on the first row were as close as the families were, in my opinion, because I was standing right there. I'm like, you know what? You can't, it's different when you get access to the players. The players were up so high, they were sitting up on the stage.
Yeah.
I think the fans who were sitting close to the rail right there had the best vantage point, better than the families, because the families were looking straight up and the fans were kind of looking right at them.
Yeah, the only thing I wish is, this is small, just a little small thing. I kind of wish they just sort of gave the microphone to some fellas, period, and here you go. I mean, I understand there's a little radio show going on up there. But I would have liked to
right.
I would have liked to.
You know what? I didn't even realize that until you just said it.
Yeah. It was a little controlled because I was curious to hear Akeem to leave, and
You know what? I'm going to tell you what I told some of the guys who work for the Broncos, who I was standing next to. I said, you know what? If they really wanted a pep rally, they should have had me and D-Mac.
Oh, ain't no doubt about that.
You know what, man? Over 650 people.
Oh, we would have got it going.
To San Francisco to go hang out with us. Man, to be able to rock that crowd today. Man, give me the mic. I'll rock. Hey, we're not just going to just say, go, let's have some fun here. We would get a chant like, go!
That type of shit.
We would have made 303 look like pussycats. Well, listen, we didn't pay $3 million to have the rights to go up there and be cheerleaders. But that's okay. That's all right. We are very happy to be the voices of the people and of the fans.
Right.
And we're fine with that. But we'll have fun with all the guys. And right now, what an awesome opportunity. Because every time we talk to any Broncos player, we can reflect on what a great year it was. Because any year that ends in a championship, no matter what you did throughout the course of the season, it worked out.
Yes.
No matter what.
Yes, and I'll tell you this, man, B-Mac. The people around here, I say it every day, but I don't think you guys understand. I don't think you guys know what you did over this last 3 games, man. The last 3 games, man. I'm talking about totally flipped everything. I mean, we had home field advantage against the Steelers.
We did.
It was needed. It was necessary. We had home field advantage against the New England Patriots. It was needed and necessary. Absolutely necessary against that. We beat one of the all-time great players and great teams in NFL history, and we beat the Patriots. And when we played the Carolina Panthers, I can't tell you enough how this became a home game, and the crowd,
Isn't it?
you know,
That's
the only thing
DeMarcus
would have
Ware.
made it
Sitting right
better
there.
if we start to wave around the whole damn stadium. That's the only thing. Hey, that's the only thing that would have made it better because it was a home crowd. They could, you know, Cam Newton had to go to silent count. He was delayed about 2 times in the game. Tackles were jumping outside, and the Bronco faithful, man, they were going nuts all game long, and it was necessary, and it was needed.
Yeah, it was funny, just to let you know, where they put the media, Alfred and I, where CJ scored the final touchdown, we were probably about 40 rows up from that, so we had great seats. But it just so happens we were in the family section of the Panthers. And that is not a joke. Whoever the right guard was there, 70, Turner, yeah, we were sitting in front, right behind his mom.
Mom and dad.
When he got like a 15-yard personal foul or something, you know, mom's like shaking her head, and dad's all upset.
And they left a little early. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. I mean, they were nice.
They were they were nice, but Alfred and I weren't very shy.
Yeah, I was like,
either.
man, you know, I mean, you know, I put the Super Bowl rings on. I told him that today's our day, you know, and I you know, we were going back and forth, but you know, and then I had, you know, my press credentials. I took it off. I took it because I was just a stone cold fan.
Oh, yeah.
I lost my voice. I lost my mind. And you know what? Along with it, man, a bunch of people that were in that stadium, a bunch of people who were at home, must have enjoyed themselves and partied all throughout the night. I guarantee you, Monday was a little slow for most people.
True or false, Alfred? You lost control of so much. Did you just get back to Denver today?
I got back to Denver this morning. I was on a flight from Phoenix with a bunch of Broncos.
Now, I didn't make it on the air yesterday. I didn't mention that you were in Denver.
I missed my flight. I got back to Denver this morning right around 9 a.m. Got to tell you how early I left Phoenix. So it was.
First of all, Al, are you following this? This is the flight to San Francisco from San Jose. He flies to Phoenix to get to Denver. This is the Alfred's world that just is like we can't even.
I had to go to Phoenix to get to Denver because this will tell you a little bit about what was happening, okay? Because
let
me explain. Okay, so for people who don't know, there are 3 airports in the Bay Area. You have San Jose, you have San Francisco, and you have Oakland. Every flight going back to Denver was full and packed.
Gotcha.
I couldn't pay $1,500 for a coach seat. It was full and packed, okay? So I had to fly to Phoenix to get back home to make it in time for the parade.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it was
Man, good to have you, brother.
Once again, the fans traveled so well that it was just over. It just tells you about the emotion and the passion, and then before the game, walking around the corridor, bro. I mean, come on, man. Walking around the corridor and you see nothing but 1858 jerseys, 88 jerseys everywhere. Saw some Champ Bailey jerseys out there too. I mean, it was just clear that this was going to be a Bronco party. And you know what? Before the game, Cam Newton and his crew was down there dancing, the offensive guys down there dancing, getting crunk and everything, and I was like, this guy, they're into it. The DJ had them going. I mean, was it the lobbies environment? I mean,
Dude, it was off the chain.
For a Super Bowl.
Oh,
Super Bowl.
listen, I
They
know.
presented it like, I'm telling you, like it was a top 40 club. I'm telling you, it was.
Look at me. Nobody knows the club scene better than me. And it was like.
But you were jumping in there. You were in there jumping head bobbing. Hey,
I recognized one of those songs. No, it was a great environment.
And then at the end of it, they played All I Do Is Win.
I know. How fun was that? We were screaming victory right in the middle of it. No, it was an incredible environment and so much different from a couple of years ago when the team was just.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a great team. There's nothing to put down about what an incredible offensive team it was. Yeah, I mean, we had an awesome run, and we believed in New York City, but then we just had to reflect on things and say, why didn't we get there? What was the difference? And it really just felt like too many people were just standing around waiting for Peyton to do something, rather than sort of taking it on their own shoulders. And there's been a lot of change since then, too, not only with players, but with the coaches.
And we would keep Vanilla on defense.
And you know what? And I got to give John Elway a lot of props. He recognized it. Even though they got a lot of teams would be thrilled to get as far as the Broncos got. But that wasn't enough for John Elway, was it?
Let me ask you this.